So you're just sitting there in that bush. That's your bush. That's where you like to go. You know, you've got your favorite spots on the map, and you go there because it's your spot. It's, you know, you like to fight from there, and that's okay. You know, you're doing something that's important. You're contributing. You're holding a line. You're guarding a pass or a road that's vital to the outcome of the game. And you know, you're doing. You went there because you needed to be there. The team needs you in that spot, and you know this, so that's why you went there. And but not always does the game actually happen on your side of the map. Sometimes it's on the other side of the map, you know, but you know, you're sitting there studying the mini map, and shoot, you might even be looking at your phone, go down there because you got time to check your email and shoot, go get a cup of coffee, or, I mean, maybe go make a ham sandwich or something, but you got time because, you know, but that's okay. You know, the team has decided that the place that you went to was the best place for you to go. And as long as you do your deal and, you know, contribute, you'll be okay. That's what people think TD drivers think about when we're sitting in our bushes and camping, but that's not the case. Well, maybe not all of us, but oh man, you know, you're just praying that the light tank is going to come your way and bless you with a bunch of shots, you know, but that's not the way it always plays out. But hey, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing great today. I got another game featuring me, and then today I'm in my Charioteer. I've been sitting on this one for quite a while, for no other reason, just to the fact that you guys have been blowing me up with such amazing games. But I figured I'd pull this thing out and dust it off and show it. It was a lot of fun, and it's one of those games that's like, can you stay alive long enough to contribute? And the enemy pushed us up against the wall, but we managed to hang on. It was a lot of fun, so I figured I'd show it off. And thank you so much for everybody coming back and checking out the channel and hanging out with me, man. I really do appreciate it, y'all. Thank you for all the new subscribers and everybody that's been with me from the beginning. I really do appreciate it. Y'all motivate me to keep going, and that's what we're going to do. So without further ado, two do's, but let's get to it, y'all. Thanks for watching. So my team is going to spawn on the north side of this Miravanka map, and I really dig this map. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to head over to, I want to go to the one line and get in that little sniper area where was it like B? It's like in between B and C1, that little hill, a little bit of bushes, and it gives you ability to kind of snipe this the heavies as they come around center, right around the ENF area. And it's classic TD position. If you're playing on this map, there's usually, well, always at least one TD sitting there. You can just about guarantee it. And if there's not, then the enemy team is messing up at light speed. If there's TDs, and there are usually always at least TDs in the map. Now this is, like I said in the intro, this is kind of an older game. I've been sitting on it for quite a while, but I figured I'd pull it out and show it off. It wasn't that I wasn't not proud of it or anything like that. It's just like I said, man, you guys have just been blowing me up and blowing me up and blowing me up with games, with great games. So I figured I'd finally get this thing aired. So the Scorpion's coming over here with me. You know, this is like, you know, we're creatures of habit. We get into our comfort zones, and this is, you know, we like to play a certain way because we've had a really good game from this spot in the past. And you know, when you're a TD, you go to the strong TD positions, the expected TD positions, and the Scorpion gets a cracking good shot on the EBR, man, which is awesome. And I get a little bit of, looks like a little bit of damage assistance for it, but man, you need to lit him up. There's just go to T56, and I'm going to smash him in the side for 383, which is awesome. And I spot the T32 as he's coming around the corner. So their heavies are playing this match like they typically would. They're not all in the Magic Forest. And there's the Emil. I can see if I can just get it just aimed quick enough. You know, that house is perfectly positioned by Wargaming to prevent you from taking them kind of shots. Gives them the ability to peek over. I mean, and then the Emil is the ultimate ridgeline tank. Along with, you know, it's in that Kronwagen line, and it's just, oh my goodness, that's a bad day to see coming towards you. There's an enemy Scorpion. He's pulled up and he's trying to push our position, and good on him. There's always, and man, I'm basically blowing up dirt, and my gun is basically just hitting the dirt. I couldn't get a shot on the T30. So and I'm just looking to see who I can get a shot on. Man, I wish that house wasn't there. Man, it would be awesome if that house wasn't there, but I get why they put it there. So this position would be just OP if it wasn't there. Kind of like the way they've done a lot of these maps. They just recently reworked all the maps, well, the vast majority of them. And I do hit the T32 for 379, which is awesome. But they eliminate a lot of these long lines of fire to basically give the heavies a chance, you know. And I get it. You know, there's several examples of that. Like Corellia is a good example on that one line when the heavies if they finally turn the corner and come down that hill, you know, they do have a place they can hide behind to kind of stymie the TDs. There's a Scorpion, and I managed to hit him for 397, which is awesome. And I don't know why our Scorpion didn't manage to take him out, but he didn't. He's still alive. It is what it is. And so I'm playing it pretty safe. I've got a pretty decent crew in there, and there's that go to T56. I managed to hit him again for 365, which is awesome. Man, that tank is a beast, and I mean everybody knows it, but man, that thing is so hard to pin. If he's hold down, man, forget about it. It's just too strong of a tank. I guess even if you press the number 2 button, man, that thing can be hard, very difficult to pin if it's coming straight at you. And I managed to get a good shot and take out the T32, hit him for 401, and he's my first kill. I'm up to over 1900 damage, which is awesome. But we're down by 2 tanks. As far as being down by 2 tanks, we still doing pretty good as far as damage. And the T103 has come over to our side, and I get it because there's actually damage being dealt over here. So you know, but you get 3 tanks over here. It's just I don't know. It's too draw away too much more fire than I would prefer to have coming my way. And you know, just in the case of just pure blind shots, people just firing in your direction, it's not a really good place to be. I mean, I'm not faulting the 103. You know, he's trying to help. He's trying to fight. You know, so good on him for that. But it's just you get close quarters, man. You start bumping into each other, and if he bumps into you, you know, it ruins your camo, and so you're an easy target. And vice conversely, I don't want to bump him by accident, you know, and get one of those guys killed by just pure accident. You know, I've lined up perfectly on the side of the mill, and of course I bounce. Why wouldn't I? I would have thought for sure, you know, that would have went through, but you know, maybe I have to press the number 2 key to get through the side of the mill from this distance. I just didn't have enough shell velocity to actually pin it, so that's probably why it ricocheted. We'll take one more shot. That one looks like it actually hit the front of his turret, which is really, really, really strong. So that's pretty much got to bounce every time, especially when it's at an angle turned away from you and then angled up, man. There's no chance. I'll take another shot and I miss him like a Muppet. So I'm backing up, trying to, you know, I got a pretty good crew in here in this Charioteer. So I'm just trying to play it safe, trying to, you know, if you get spotted, you know, there's a couple seconds delay. I was at 3 seconds by the time you're spotted to the time that your sixth sense goes off. So in that short amount of time, man, you can get one shotted, set on fire, and there's the Emil again. He's looking my way now. He's bouncing his tank, and I do manage to finally connect and hit him for 350, which is awesome. And that's a huge hit. He let him know, hey man, somebody's looking your way, buddy. There's nobody there, you know, on the TD, and the, you know, where we were at, they left. But you see what I'm saying? It's so natural for there to be a TD sitting there today, even though there's nobody there, and they don't know that, you know, which is good. Just keep them looking that direction and not looking at mine, which gives me the ability to turn their turrets and allows us to take a shot. The 103 is going to pop up here beside me here in a little bit, and then once again try to. I mean, he's not going to be like right beside me, but he's going to be over to my left. Here a little bit. Again, he's gonna, there's shots being had, so like I said, I'm just seeing if there's anybody gonna peek, anybody's gonna come over here, because I fully expected the Scorpion to be coming, Let's see if I can get another shot on that mill. Of course I don't. There's the 103 pulling up, knocking down trees, giving away positions, man. It's like, dude, don't do that, man. You automatic. If there was been Artie on this game, they'd have been just bombing shells over here. We'd be getting just murdered by Artie. But as soon as you knock a tree down, everybody's looking straight at that spot. So you can get hit. I can get hit by somebody shooting across the map, just because of angles, So I'm not dissing the guy, but just, sometimes just you got to be really mindful. And it's a close game. We're down by 2. They got us pinned up against the wall. The Magic Forest is still looks like it's pretty much lost. We got one heavy over there. The Caliban's hugging the corner of the hill down below the water tower, and it's not a good place to be. It looks like somebody's marked the map for where they think the location of the Scorpion is. And I'm just looking to see if I can pick up anybody. I got pretty good, like I said, I got a pretty good crew and I got pretty good vision. As long I can pretty much spot anybody inside that white circle, as long as, if the Scorpion's on the move, I could probably pick him up. But if he gets in a bush and drops a net, there's very little chance I'm going to pick him up, and you have to be pretty close. The tank's got it's got decent camo. It's not the best in the game, but it's pretty good enough. Now this is the waiting game. There's a Scorpion. He's poked up over the hill a little bit. See if I can get a cheeky shot on him in the side, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. But I was going back. What I was going to say was, like, it was really hard for me to resist the urge to go back to that TD location, that original location. But man, you're just easy pickings. If the Scorpion pushes forward, and these guys push forward, and there's nothing really going to be, because they're going to pin you. They're going to make you duck behind a hill, and the whole time they're going to be just cruising your way, and that's how you win that position, is by just brute force. Usually, you get 3 or 4 tanks headed to that direction, they can easily peel you off that hill. So, like I said, they're expecting me to be sitting there. They're expecting somebody to be sitting there, but there's nobody there. The Caliban's doing a good job lighting people up, and I'm trying to see if I can get a shot on this T-28. It looks like nothing's going to happen, so I still haven't picked up the Scorpion G, or the Scorpion. I know he's over here somewhere. He's low health, and there's the Charioteer, and I don't even connect. It's like I hit the dirt. I do get 355 spotting assist damage, then I do get spotted. I'm assuming that the Charioteer spotted me. So now I'm down behind cover, trying to go dark. It's I was usually the best case is count to 10. If you're dealing with a TD, you might want to count to 12, because if they got designated target, it does give them a two extra seconds of time that they can see you. So don't forget about that. So that's I like to take that on my tanks. I always have in my TDs. So just be mindful that that's always a possibility. And of course, now I'm knocking down trees like a complete muppet. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. Now I'm starting to look over this direction. It should be that you would think by now that the enemy Scorpion would have pushed down the one line and got right there beside me. I fully expected him to be there, but I haven't been hitting the side yet. There's a Charioteer. He crested the top of the hill, and I was managed to take him out. And I do get spotted. The Bisonante is down there. He's pretty beat up. He's going to poke his head up to see if he can spot anybody. And I'm looking at this T-28, man. It's like I don't have a shot. I'm assuming he was behind a hill or low. And I'm just trying to see if I can spot the Scorp. Ooh, can I get a shot on the T-28? It looks like it was a building or something in front of him that I couldn't see. This is I'm pretty sure this game is so old that it's even before the mod that they did where it would show the stuff that's blocking the tank, you know, whether you could shoot through it or not. So it's a pretty old game. Guess I've been sitting on this for quite a while. And I smashed it M46 Korean Bond tank. Smash it in the side, which is beautiful. We're down to we're in the lead now. Like it was good. Like I was saying, man, it's like you get on these kind of games and you feel the urge like you should push or you should do something. It's just like sometimes the best thing to do is just sit back and let the enemy come to you. They're in a position where they're pushing. They're down by 3, but they still holding. You know, they're still pushing, at least trying to. And there's the Scorpion. Sure enough, and he smashes me. That dude just blistered me. But he's dead now. So now all that's left is these 2 mediums. So I'm pushing, man. I'm like, well, we got what, a minute 26 seconds left. We've got to get this done. So I'm just making a mad dash. I cannot let this dude get away. But I definitely don't want to make it easy for him because I got like 50 hit points left, and that's a game, man. Whew, that was a close game. It was a fun game, but it was a close one, and it was one of those games. Was like, you know, you're a TD, play TD to the best of your ability, all the way to the end. You know, all the way to the end. So, I got first class mastery badge spotter, and I did fire for effect. Let's see, as far as damage, I did 3,750 damage. I had 1,354 assist damage for a combined 5,107. 2 kills, 2 spots. I killed the T-32 and the Charioteer. And, you know, I did the best I could under the circumstances. And we managed to snatch a victory out of the jaws of defeat. I mean, they should have won that game. It's almost like they hesitated in their push. I think probably part of it was the fact that they knew that there was 3 TDs sitting over here somewhere that was going to just wreck them, you know, if they pulled out. So, and that's just part of it. So, anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the game, and I hope you enjoyed it, you know, the commentary and whatever. If it wasn't complete garbage, please consider leaving a comment. A thumbs up would be awesome. And if you're new here and you like what you see, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know what that does. And if you got a replay you're proud of and you've been sitting on for a while, well, it has to be fairly new, because if it's an old one, it won't play. You know, I can't get the video. I mean, I guess there is ways to do it, but it's a long process. Send it to me. I'd be happy to make your feature and get that done for you. There's an email address in each game down at the the description of the video, and also you just leave me a comment if you want to do it that way. We can work it out. So anyway, y'all, it's Friday. I hope that y'all enjoyed it, and I hope that y'all have a great day and a great weekend, and I'll catch you again on Monday. Y'all take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.